Why weren't you told Israel was going to strike in Qatar, Prime Minister? Where does this leave Gaza peace talks, sir?
Very good. Well, Mark, it's very good to welcome you here to Downing Street again for what is becoming an ongoing conversation, which I think shows the closeness of the relationship between the UK and NATO. And let me start by congratulating you on an excellent summit, the NATO summit. I mean, it was one of those ones which will go down in the history books, where NATO emerged stronger, more united at the end of that summit, with an absolutely clear plan on defence spend, but also strategically where we needed to get to. So congratulations and commendations on your leadership into that, because I know from our discussions that getting all NATO members into the right place is a huge diplomatic exercise, which you pulled off excellently. And then, of course, we've got discussions about Ukraine and our ongoing support, defence and security across Europe, the coalition of the willing, security guarantees, very many things. But as we go into what I call the continuation of our discussion rather than a new meeting, I know that you and I see these things through the same lens, with the same values and wanting the same outcome. So it's a real privilege and pleasure to welcome you again to Downing Street, and thank you for making time to come here today.
Keir, thank you. Thank you so much. I really want to thank you for your leadership. When you came in, from day one it was clear that you wanted to invest in a transatlantic relationship. You wanted to spend more on defense, and this was all crucial to make a success out of the NATO summit. I really want to thank you personally for everything you did to make that into a success. And then, together with President Macron, Emmanuel Macron of France, you took the leadership on the coalition of the willing. And last week, the Europeans were able, together with help from NATO and others, to nail down what these security guarantees would look like. Of course, now we have to get the US involved, but this is leadership. And I also want to congratulate you with this huge deal you made with Norway.
Yes, very nice.
And this comes from the Strategic Defence Review, and then, of course, your defence industrial strategy. It still has to be implemented, but the first success is already there. And it also shows that investments in defence also have an economic impact. And this is something we have always said. Of course, it's first of all there to defend the country, but a strong defence industry is also there to have an economic benefit. And for all of this, really, you are leading the way. Thank you so much for that and the personal friendship.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.